Now we'll start talking about hobbies. All of us have hobbies, whether it is reading or we like to swim or we like to, play some sort of sports. These are all hobbies. These are something that we do in our free time. Okay. Just to relax. Maybe after a hard day's work, we try to relax by, probably reading something or, playing or swimming, it relaxes us. All right. So now let's get started here. I will read the sentence and I'll call your name and please repeat the sentences when I say it. Okay. What is your hobby? I like playing sports, especially swimming. Especially means in particular, I like swimming. Particularly, I like swimming. I might like other things, but in particular, I prefer to swim. Okay, that is my hobby. What is your hobby? I like playing sports, especially swimming. Okay. Can Jancy Anthony repeat that? Is she there? Vincy Thomas, Saini Thomas, Anu Johnson. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I think they are not there today. Maybe. Okay. Mrs. Smita.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you read those sentences?
What is
Yeah, no, there is space.
Can you see that? Can you see it?
okay? What's your hobby?
Okay.
I playing sports, especially swimming.
All right.
Is
Now
your hobby
Yes. Go ahead.
is your hobby common in your country? Yes, kids, adults, and senior citizens all like swimming in my country.
Very good. Okay. Now I'll call out another person's name, Mrs. Gina Sukumaran. Is your hobby the same as when you were a child? Is your hobby the same as when you were a child? Now I'm asking questions. So as teachers, when you ask your students, there is always a question mark at the end and you say it a little differently because you're expecting an answer. Is your hobby the same as when you were a child? Can you see my voice has gone a little higher, my tone of voice? So when you're asking a question, the tone will rise a little bit. But when you're answering, you do not raise your tone. Yes, I was fond of swimming when I was a little girl. Yes, I was fond of swimming when I was a little girl. Can you repeat that?
Okay, ma'am. Is your hobby the same as when you were a child? Yes, I was fond of swimming when I was a little girl.
Okay. Now just one little
When did you
correction.
start practicing that hobby? I
Okay.
started swimming when I was 5 years old.
Okay. Now one little correction here. Is your hobby the same as when you were a child? Not when you were a child. When you were. Look at my mouth. When you say the W, were. Can you
Is your
repeat?
hobby the same as when you were a child?
Yes. Now,
Yes, I was fond of swimming when I was a little girl.
right. Now, were a child.
Okay.
Can you see the R at the end because the next word is a vowel. So I'm saying were. The R is
Were.
pronounced were a child when you were a child. Okay. Is your hobby the same as when you were a child? Yes, I was fond of swimming when I was a little girl. So please remember, like I mentioned before in one of the classes, were a child. Okay, because the next word starts with a vowel. Okay. When did you start practicing that hobby? I started swimming when I was 5 years old. I started swimming when I was 5 years old. Okay. Can you say that again on these two sentences?
When did you start practicing that hobby? I started swimming when I was 5 years old.
All right, good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mrs. Jinsey Joseph, I'll read the next sentence. Is there anybody in your family who you share your hobby with? My dad, he taught me how to swim. He taught, see the word in phonetics, taught, or. taught me how to swim. My dad, he taught me how to swim. Is there anybody? Now, can you see that I pronounced the R here because the next word starts with a vowel? Is there anybody in your family who you share your hobby with? Here, I'm not pronouncing R. Share your hobby with. With. Okay, can you repeat that?
Is there anybody in your family who you share your hobby with? My dad, he taught me how to swim.
How to swim.
How to swim.
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 Yeah, swim. Now remember taught here or taught. There's another word which is THOUGHT. Okay. Let me just put that in the chat. You'll be able to understand. There is thought. Sorry. This is thinking. It is a mind process. Okay. So this is thought. This is taught. Can you see the or sound there? Or taught. This is thought. Thought. Okay. All right. Let's go to the next one. How much time do you spend on your hobby? I usually go to the swimming pool twice a week. How much time do you spend on your hobby? I usually go to the swimming pool. Mr. Ligeman, can you repeat that?
Yes,
How much time do you spend on your hobby?
how much
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
how much time do you spend on your hobby? I usually go to the swimming pool twice a week.
Very good. Now the next one. What benefits?
What benefits,
Yeah,
what benefits do you get from it? Swimming is a really good workout. It helps me keep fit and chill out after a long day walking.
all right. Now remember swimming. Now, if you remember, I told you some time ago in one of the classes, if there are two M's, two P's, you only pronounce one, swimming. You don't say swimming. Can you repeat that, Lijamon?
Swimming.
Yeah, swimming. Very good. Yes. Okay. Now, the next one, I'd like Mrs. Rincy Abraham to repeat those sentences. Have you ever heard of someone having a very unusual hobby? What was it? Yes, my cousin loves tattooing vehicles. See the pronunciation of vehicles. Vehicles. He puts stickers everywhere on his car. This is an unusual hobby. Okay. Yes, my cousin loves tattooing vehicles. He puts stickers everywhere on his car. Can you repeat that?
Have you ever heard of someone having a very unusual hobby? What was it? Yes, my cousin loves tattooing vehicles. He puts stickers everywhere on his car.
Very good. Yes. What do you think about someone having weird hobbies? I don't think any hobby is weird. See the pronunciation of weird? Weird. It's just what you like to do. So I don't judge others. I don't think any hobby is weird. It's just what you like to do. So I don't judge others. Can you repeat that, Rincy?
What do you think about someone having weird hobbies? I don't think my hobby is weird. It's just what you like to do. So I don't judge others.
Very good. The next one, Mrs. Sunaja will repeat. I'll just repeat that for you. What hobbies are usually expensive in your country? Playing golf is a really expensive hobby. Only the rich can afford to buy golf supplies. What hobbies are usually expensive in your country? Playing golf is a really expensive hobby. Only the rich can afford to buy golf supplies. The meaning of golf supplies is, you need, the stick, the tees, the balls, everything. So these are expensive. So only the rich can afford to buy these supplies. Okay, so Mrs. Sunaja, can you repeat that sentence?
Yes. What hobbies are usually expensive in your country? Playing golf is a really expensive hobby. Only the rich can afford to buy golf supplies.
Very good. Can you repeat this sentence?
What do you think about someone having weird hobbies? I don't think anybody is weird. It's just what you like to do. So I don't judge others.
Others. Very good. So well done on this particular topic, hobbies. Okay. Now let's go to practical skills. Now, practical skills are things that we are able to do, where we get a little experience from doing it. It's now teaching is a practical skill. So as you continue to teach, your skill improves in teaching. You learn new things, you learn new ways to be able to do your teaching in class. Okay, so these are all practical skills. Skills like, cooking, knitting, teaching, these are all for your, you can even make money out of it, well as you can make a hobby out of it. Okay, so these are practical skills. So what practical skill have you learned? Cooking is a practical skill that I've practiced recently. Now, if you look here, practiced, okay, this is the verb. So British people will write it as an S. So practice, I'll do that in the chat, just a minute. Now it is practice, which is verb in British, okay, and practice, which is noun in British English, okay. But Americans will use only this as a verb and a noun. So see the difference between the spelling. Verb practice, practice as in a noun. Okay, so when we go back to this now, here I'll give you some examples. Practice makes perfect. We will come to that sentence. This is a noun. This is American English. Noun, practice. See the way it's spelled, not S. So noun, verb, adjective. Noun, verb, adjective. Both practice and practice are spelled with a C in American English. For example, he needs to practice more to master the piano piece. Needs to practice, the infinitive plus the verb. Okay, this is American English. But in British English, here practice makes perfect. Means the more you practice, the better you are at improving your skill. Okay, you become a professional in that particular skill. So practice makes perfect. Noun in British English, noun, verb, adjective. Noun, verb, adjective. See the spelling here. Practice is the noun and practice is the verb also. He needs to practice. Can you see here? This is a verb. Means he has to do more, to practice more, to master the piano piece. Okay. Here there is another example. Every day after school, Robert likes to practice singing his solo for the spring concert. Here we use practice and practice the same spelling as a verb as well as a noun in American English. But in British English, Bart lost his license to practice medicine. You have to practice medicine when he was convicted of a criminal misdemeanor. Misdemeanor means he did something wrong. Misdemeanor. Misdemeanor. So I just wanted to bring out the difference between the spellings. Now when you use it, if you use practice also, it's acceptable. But you have to look at the audience. Suppose it's when you are speaking. Look at the audience. If it's an American audience who, they prefer this kind of spelling, fine. Or if it is British, then this. But when you're writing, in your writing, if it's academic writing, follow one particular way of writing, either British or American. Remember that. Don't mix up. You can mix up, people will accept it. It's not, I'm not saying that it is wrong. Okay. Even now, many people, they do not differentiate. They use the word practice as a verb as well as a noun. So just keep this in mind. Okay. Let's go back to the lesson. What practical skill have you learned? Cooking is a practical skill that I have practiced. I have practiced recently. Past. Okay. I have practiced recently. Practical. Now, if you look at word formation, there is another way of learning vocabulary also. Look at practice, practices, practiced, practical. You can make various words. This is called word formation, where you can improve your vocabulary. Now, if you are writing or if you are speaking, okay, if you go on saying practical, 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 it becomes a repetition. So learn to, change, paraphrase, say practical once, then say practiced. He practices. These are all word formations. So you're not repeating the same word. Mrs. Ansama Thomas, can you repeat the sentence?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. What practical skill have you learned?
What practical skill have you learned? Cooking is a practical skill that I have practiced recently.
Recently, okay. Now here also I want to just bring to your notice, learned, you can say learned, NED, or learnt. Okay. But normally we say learnt. We have learnt it as learnt. Okay. But you can say LEARNED also. That is also correct. Okay.
Okay.
Next one. Who taught you that skill? Who taught you that skill? My mom is the best cook. She taught me everything about how to make soup, salad, omelets, cake, etc. etc. See? Etc. This is the short form for etc. 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 And you see the phonetic spelling here? Etc. But Americans will say it as etc. etc. Here we say it as etc. Okay, can you say that again now?
Yes, ma'am. Who taught you that skill? My mom is the best cook. She taught me everything about how to make soup, salad, omelets, cake, etc.
Etc. Now the meaning of etc. is, instead of making out a list of what you want to say, you just say etc. But when you're speaking, try to cut off the etc. Okay, it's better to list out. It's better to list out what you want to say, but don't list out too much or make a big list of it. Okay, etc. means wanting to say more when you want to make a list of what you want to talk about. Okay, now, all right. Mrs. Chinchu?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I will read the sentence and please repeat. How did you learn it? She shows me how to buy food, prepare ingredients, and cook meals whenever she's in the kitchen. I learn how to boil, grill, steam, fry, braise, etc. day by day. How did you learn it? She shows me how to buy food, prepare ingredients, and cook meals whenever she's in the kitchen. I learned how to boil, grill, steam, fry, braise, etc. day by day. Can you repeat this?
How did you learn it? She shows me how to buy food, prepare ingredients, and cook meals whenever she is in the kitchen. I learned how to boil, grill, steam, fry, braise, etc. day by day.
Very good. Can you say it one more time?
How did you learn it? She showed me how to buy food, prepare ingredients, and cook meals whenever she is in kitchen. I learned how to boil, grill, steam, fry, braise, etc. day by day.
Okay. Now just one more correction here, one correction. She shows me. Now to show and shows. Okay, she shows. Can you see this S here at the end? So you must be able to pronounce that shows. Shows me how to buy. Can you repeat this? She shows me how to buy food.
She shows me how to buy food.
Whenever she's in the kitchen.
Whenever she is in the kitchen.
Okay. Now she's in the kitchen means she is in the kitchen. This is a contraction of she is. Okay. Good. Thank you. Now, why did you learn it? I just want to be a good cook like my mom and to prepare the best dishes for my family and Mrs. Joyce Small. Why did you learn it? I just want to be a good cook like my mom and to prepare the best dishes for my family and
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, please repeat this.
Why did you learn it? I just want to be a good cook like my mom and to prepare the best dishes for my family and friends.
Very good. Now just one correction here. I just want.
I just want.
Not
I
want.
just
Want.
I just want to be a good cook like my mom and to prepare the best dishes for my family and friends.
Very good. One more sentence. I'll repeat, then you repeat for me. How long did it take for you to learn it? I learned it in 4 years. The skill seems to be strengthened when I lived apart from my family for study. How long did it take for you to learn it? I learned it in 4 years. The skill seems to be strengthened when I lived apart from my family for study.
I don't have that sentence, ma'am. I can't see that sentence.
Now,
How?
can you
Which one, ma'am? How has this skill helped you?
No, before that.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. How long did it take for you to learn it? I learned it in 4 years. The skill seems to be strengthened when I lived apart from my family for studying.
Okay. I learned it in 4 years. Okay. I
I
learned
learned it in 4 years.
4
The
years.
skill seems to be strengthened when I lived apart from my family for studying.
Very good. Okay. Now, you might be wondering why I've given you these long sentences here today. Okay. The reason is, why did you learn it? I just want to learn to cook. Now, that is a very short sentence. Like I said previously in some of the classes, you must try to, expand your answer. Giving yes, no answers, you have to support what you are saying. Okay. That is why these long sentences. Okay. I learned it in 4 years. The skill seems to be strengthened when I lived apart from my family for studying. Okay. Now the next one. Mrs. Marinama.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll read the next sentence. How often do you use this skill? I cook every day. I also love homemade food. I cook every day. I also love homemade food. See the phonetic here, symbol. Homemade, homemade, homemade. Can you see this, apostrophe here and the apostrophe here down, okay? Please remember, if you look in a dictionary, there is no stress. This is a secondary stress. This is the primary stress. When you're saying words, you should know when to stress, what words are to be stressed. This is a compound word. So, homemade. This is secondary stress. This is primary stress. So, made, I'm stressing. If you listen very carefully, homemade. Can you see my voice going a little higher, little longer? So we are stressing particular words. Okay. Can you repeat that now?
Okay. How often do you use this skill? I cook every day. I also love homemade food.
Very good. I'll read the next one. Please repeat. How has a skill helped you? It makes me more confident whenever I go on a picnic outside. I'm always responsible for the barbecue. Barbecue. What's the meaning of barbecue? Normally, we have it outdoors, maybe in the backyard. And there is a kind of maybe now you get electrical barbecues. So whatever food you want to make, you can grill it, you can, steam it, you can do anything outside if you're having a small little picnic or you're having a small little party. Okay. How has the skill helped you? It makes me more confident whenever, ever, see here, I'm pronouncing R because the next one is a vowel. Whenever I go on a picnic outside, I'm always responsible for the barbecue. 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 The short form is BBQ. Barbecue. Okay. Can you repeat?
Okay. How has this skill helped you? It makes me more confident whenever I go on a picnic outside. I'm always responsible for the barbecue.
For the barbecue. Very good. Now, helped. Now, we don't say help. I know you've not said it. Helped you. Please, you have to be careful when pronouncing the ends of the words. Helped. Okay, helped. Okay, discussed. Helped you. Helped you. Okay, how has the skill helped you? Sound at the end. Good. Do people in your family know this skill too? My younger sister knows how to cook too. She has just started learning. She has just started learning. Do people in your family know this skill too? My younger sister knows how to cook too. She has just started learning. I'll call your name. Mrs. Anumol George.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you repeat?
Do people in your family know this skill too? My younger sister knows how to cook too. She has just started learning.
Very good. Repeat the next one. Do all skills? Yes, they do. Practice makes perfect. Okay, I've already told you how this works down here. Practice makes perfect. Do all skills? Yes, they do. Practice makes perfect. Can you repeat that?
Do all skills need learning? Yes, they do. Practice makes perfect.
Very good. How is the skill? How is the skill important to you? It's an essential life skill. All women need to know this to keep their family warm and happy. Okay, I'll call your name. Mrs. Tessie Augustine. How is the skill important to you? Okay, how is the skill important?
How is this skill important to you? It is an essential life skill. All women need to know this to keep their family warm and happy.
Okay. Now I'll repeat this. Please repeat exactly as I say it. It's an essential life skill. All women need to know this to keep their family warm and happy. Now look here, this is a plural. Woman is one lady, women are many. So this is a plural. So all women. Okay. Can you repeat?
Yes, ma'am. How is this skill important to you? It's an essential life skill. All women need to know to keep their family warm and happy.
Okay, repeat this word. Warm,
Warm.
warm and happy. Warm.
Warm and happy.
Okay, say it again. Warm.
Warm and happy.
Okay. Remember when there's a W, you have to always, look at my mouth. Warm,
Warm.
warm,
Warm.
warm. So my mouth, see how it, the lips come together. Warm, warm,
Warm.
and happy.
Happy.
Okay. Very good.
Warm and happy.
Okay. Now, I have already mentioned this to you, American English and British English. Keep this in mind. But most of the time now, people will continue to use the American way of saying it or writing it. Okay. But you stick to one, either American or British. Okay. Now, let's go to forming a question. I know it's very easy to repeat when the questions are already formed. But how do you form it and how do you, say it? The first one is done for you. Kaito and Sakura from Tokyo are. Are Kaito and Sakura from Tokyo? You're forming a question. Form a question. Always remember at the end of a question there's a question mark. So, are Kaito and Sakura from Tokyo? Okay. Now, what you have to do is, always you're asking, why is James so tired? Why is James so tired? The verb has to come. Why is James? Okay. This is how it is formed. Why is James so tired? Why is James so tired? This is the correct one. Okay. Now let's go to the next one. What Angela like for breakfast does?
What does Angela like for
Very
breakfast?
good. Okay. The girls' text messages are writing.
The girls are writing text messages.
Okay.
Are the girls
No.
are the
Are
girls
the
writing
girls-
text messages?
Yeah, very good. Are the girls writing text messages? This is the correct one. Are the girls writing text messages? Make sure there is a question mark because you're forming a question. Are the girls writing text messages? Okay, I'll call your name. I'd like you to write it in the, in the chat. Okay. Mrs. Libby Moll, can you do the next one? Like, do they color? Subject, verb, and then the object. Subject, verb, object. Now you're asking a question. If you're making a simple sentence, they like cola. But if I'm asking a question, do they? They do. Do you remember the conjugation of, I showed you of be, do, and have? They do. Okay? Do they? Inverse it. Do they like cola? Okay? Do they like cola? Now, cola is like Coca-Cola. It is a drink, a soft drink. Okay? Do they like? Very good, Maya. Yes. Do they like? Who the window broke? Anybody in the chat?
Who broke the window? Who broke the window?
Okay. Who broke the window? Very good, Rachel. Very good, Tina. Okay. Who broke the window? Make sure, Tina, that you put a question mark because you're asking a question. Who broke the window? Very good, Maya. Very good. Then let's go to the next one. When do get up you in the morning?
When do you get up in the morning?
Very good, Rincy. Yes. Anybody else?
When do you get up in the morning?
Good. Yes, Maya. Thank you. how your grandmother is. See, normally when we speak, this is the way we speak. Now, normally we do not write the way we speak, which is wrong. Okay, so we have to speak correctly, write correctly. Okay. Very good, Rincy.
How is your grandmother?
Okay, how is your grandmother?
How is your grandmother?
Very good. Yeah. Yes, Marina. Thank you. How is your grandmother? Now make sure you put a question mark. Okay, Marina. All right. Your homework have done yet. Your homework have done yet. Okay, Rachel.
Have you done your homework yet, ma'am?
Yes, yes, Marina. Have you done your homework yet? The correct one is, have you done your homework yet? Yes, Rincy. Now the yet will always come at the end. Okay. We cannot say, have you yet done your homework? Okay, that is not correct. Have you done your homework yet? Yet will always come at the end. Okay, very good. Okay. I will stop of that. Now let us form a sentence. Now here you formed questions. Okay, let's form a sentence, simple sentences. Did I my homework do in my room? Not. Did I my homework do in my room? Not.
I did do my homework in my room. No. Sorry.
It's all right. Take your time.
I did not do my homework in my room.
Very good. I did not do my homework in my room. Okay. I did not do my homework in my room. Make sure there is a full stop because you're writing. I did not do my homework in my room. Okay. In Berlin, can his uncle he visit? In Berlin,
He can visit his uncle in Berlin. He can visit his uncle in Berlin.
Very good. Yes. Who said that? Maya?
Yes, Maya. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, very good. He can visit his uncle in Berlin. Okay, correct, Rincy. Yes. Now let's go to the next. To music, Marlin is listening now.
Marlin is listening music now. Marlin is listening to music now.
Very good. Yes. Marlin is listening to music now. At this particular moment, she is listening to music. Is listening. Continuous. Is listening to music. Subject. Helping verb is listening main verb, continuous tense, to music now. Okay. Victoria Station leaves the bus at 7.
The bus leaves Victoria Station at 7.
Very good, Marina. Okay. The bus leaves Victoria Station. Victoria Station at 7. Leaves
They
Victoria.
always play handball in the evening. They always play handball in the evening.
Yes, correct. Okay. Write it in the chat. Write it so that everybody sees it. They always play handball in the evening. Can you see I've said the evening? Okay. Very good, Marina. She often writes a letter. She often writes a letter. Which is the next one? Okay, that is the end of it. So good. Okay. Now let's go to the next. Now, when you see she often writes a letter, what is often here when I say she often? It always comes before the verb. You cannot say she writes a letter often. It is not correct. Often is the verb adverb of time. Okay, I remember when I was teaching you this, you know, adverbs, verbs, you know, these things in grammar. When I was teaching you, I told you adverb of time, adverb of place. Okay, there are different types of adverbs. So this is often. Often means many times. So adverb of time. She often writes a letter. She often always will come before the main verb. It modifies a verb or a noun. Okay. She often writes a letter. That was when we were doing the parts of speech. Okay. Now let's look at this. Rewrite the sentence using the words in brackets. I'm going to call your name because everybody did not get a chance to, you know, speak today. Mrs. Sijamol.
Okay, ma'am. Neetu. She's never late.
Okay. He is
Never late.
late. Very good.
Late.
Never. Yeah, this also is never is an adverb of time. Never late. He is never comes to work. He's never.
Okay, he's never late. Late.
She goes to school by bus. Rewrite the sentence using always.
She always goes to school by bus.
Yeah, she always. Adverb of time again. She always goes to school by bus. Did you see Mr. Fisher yesterday morning? Did you see Mr. Fisher? Use the word yesterday morning.
Please
The end
see
of the
Mr.
sentence.
Fisher.
Yeah, say. Who's?
Did you see Mr. Fisher yesterday morning?
Okay. You can also say yesterday morning. Okay, you cannot say because it's a question. Did you see Mr. Fisher yesterday morning? Very good. We saw the film and use the word last weekend.
Last weekend we saw the film.
Yeah, not film, film. Film. Can you repeat that? Film, Marina? Film. 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 Yeah. We saw, you said, what did you say? Last weekend, right? Last weekend we saw the film. Film. Okay. 1 minute. There's a spelling mistake here. Last weekend, we saw the film. Now see, when I'm using the sentence like this, last weekend, I put a comma. We saw the film, okay? You can also say, we saw the film last weekend. You can also use this. We saw the film last weekend. Both are correct. All right. Last weekend, we saw the film. Or we saw the film last weekend. Now, why am I using saw instead of watch? Normally, you say we watch TV at home. But when we are seeing a film, we say we saw a film. Because you go to a theater to see a film, but you watch TV or you watch a movie in the house on TV. Okay, just remember that. Rita speaks English and use the word fluently.
Rita speaks English fluently.
Yes, Rita speaks
English fluently. Fluently.
Fluently. Okay, this is adverb of when you say how, fluently. Okay, Rita speaks English fluently. Okay, are there any more there? Okay. Have you been to Canada? And use ever.
Have you ever been to
Yeah, have you ever been? So, yeah, ever will come. Have you ever been to Canada? Have you ever been to Canada? It's a question. Okay. We have met him and use before.
We have met him before.
Yeah, very good. There's only one way of saying it. We have met him before. Okay. But if you're making a question, how would you say it? If you're forming it into a question.
Have we met him before?
Very good, Marina. Have we met him before? Put a question mark. Have we met him? Okay. Now all these you can change to, you can do this as, if you want to, perfect yourself. She goes to school. She always goes to school by bus. Does she always goes to school by bus? Does she always go to school by bus? Does she always goes to school by bus? Did you see Mr. Fisher yesterday morning? This is a question already. Did you see the film last weekend? Did you see the film last weekend? Rita speaks English fluently. Does Rita speak English fluently? You're asking questions. Have you ever been to Canada? Have you met him before? See, you can convert simple sentences also to a question. But make sure that when you're writing, there is a full stop, capital letter when you're starting before. I'm sure you know all this. Okay. And then a question mark if it's a question. Very good. Okay. Now, which is correct?
Judy often reads magazines.
Just only one, right? Judy often reads magazines. We cannot say Judy reads often magazines. No. Judy often reads magazines. Adverb of time. Every Friday they play hockey in the stadium. They play hockey in the stadium every Friday. Which is correct?
They play hockey in the stadium every Friday.
Okay. You can also say every Friday they play hockey. Both are correct. So the answer is both sentences are correct. You can say it both ways. I think I've shown you one here before, right? You can say it both ways. Which was that sentence we went through? Yeah, we saw the film last weekend. Last weekend we saw the film. Okay, you can use this. So both sentences are correct. Every Friday they play hockey in the stadium. They play hockey in the stadium every Friday. So both sentences are correct. Okay. Now this last one. I watched TV yesterday evening. Yesterday evening I watched TV. Which is correct?
Both are correct, ma'am.
Yeah, very good. Yes, Maya, both are correct. Okay. I watched TV yesterday evening. Yesterday evening I watched TV. You can say it both ways. But the better way to say it is they play hockey in the stadium every Friday. Subject, word, object, when, every Friday. Better way. But this is, I'm not saying this is wrong. I'm not saying this is wrong. Yes.
Every Friday they play hockey in the stadium. So do we need a comma there? Every Friday, comma, they play hockey in the stadium?
No, you don't need a comma here. But here you need a comma. Yeah, there's a mistake here. Every Friday, comma, they play hockey in the stadium.
Second sentence also, yesterday, comma, yesterday evening, comma, I watched TV.
Yeah, where is that? Yesterday evening? Yeah. Yesterday evening, I watched TV. Yesterday evening, comma, here. Okay. Or I watched TV yesterday evening. No need of a comma here.
If you keep their comma, second sentence is correct.
Yes. If you keep a comma here after evening, this is correct. I write it here. Yesterday evening, I watched TV. This is correct. Can you see I put the comma here? Okay. Every Friday,
They have been uniform.
they play hockey. Sorry? You were saying something?
Every Friday they play hockey in the street.
Very good. The better way of saying it, like I'm saying, they play hockey in the stadium every Friday. I'm not saying that this sentence is wrong. It is correct. But the better way of saying it is they play hockey in the stadium every Friday. I watched TV yesterday evening. Okay? Subject, verb, object. Subject, verb, object. When? Every Friday. When? Yesterday evening. Clear? Any questions? Try and practice this on your own. Okay? And look for more sentences. Try and make your own sentences. That's the best way to, learn English. And you know what you can do is record yourself. We have met him before. Have we met him before? Record. Have you ever been to Canada? Yes or no. I've never been to Canada. I've never been to Canada.
They give the fifth sentence. Rita speaks English fluently, and another one, Rita fluently speaks English. Rita speaks fluently English.
No. Rita speaks English fluently.
Fluently. Okay, that is correct.
That is correct.
Rita speaks fluently English.
You can say Rita speaks fluent English.
Fluent.
Yeah, Rita speaks.
That means change the adverb into adjective.
Yeah, fluent English. Very good. Yes, English. Rita speaks fluent English. So fluently becomes the adjective here. English is noun. You're describing the type of English she's speaking. Fluent English. Rita's subject, speaks is the verb. Always remember the subject and the verb have to agree. You can't say Rita speaks fluent in English. No. Rita speaks. She speaks. Always remember, now Rita is the subject. So Rita becomes the third person, she. Okay? So she speaks. He speaks. They speak. Remember subject and verb. They speak. Okay? Here this is the third person singular. He speaks. This is third person plural. They speak. Subject and verb have to agree. Otherwise the sentence is not correct. Okay, Rita, she speaks or he speaks or they speak. Remember the conjugation. I think I've sent it to you. Go through that again and record yourselves when you're saying these sentences. Okay, we'll end at that today. I'll see you again tomorrow at the same time. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Good night.
Yes, good night.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good night. Yes, thank you.